Oh no.
God damn it, you got me.
Much more difficult for her, I think.
Yep, she knows what's coming.
I actually like where this is going.
Oh, okay, actually good.
Wait, there's no way that's going to happen, right?
Oh my god, we're doing this. We're unpacking a virgins.
I take it. I take
it.
I think I will need more coffee for this.
I'm ready to unpack the Happy Meal.
That's the same as before. We're really not unpacking Christmas presents this time. Holy...
Hello and welcome, Pocket Watch here, and it's about time for another episode of White Album 2. Let's continue, and we actually went to the jewelry shop again. Last time, when Haruki went to this shop, he bought a ring for Setsuna, and he probably still have it. So I wonder what we're going to buy now. If we are going to buy anything. Let's go. So I just realized it's called Leave You Relief. The name of the shop. Bracelet. Okay.
はい、大丈夫です。
ただいまサービスでイニシャルをお付けしていますが、どうなさいますか?
He didn't engrave initials or name. Well, he engraved something on the ring.
イニシャル。
はい、送られる方のお名前ですとか日付ですとか、ほんの30分ほどでできます。
Okay.
結構です。包んでください。
かしこまりました。しばらくお待ちください。
Haruki doesn't want to make it like any more special than it have to be, but on the other hand, buying a bracelet, like, I mean, yeah, Setsuna said like, yeah, don't bother like buying anything, so obviously she was like, it means, yeah, buy something. But it's like kind of act from Setsuna. We had the phone call, because we know that she already knows about what the talk is going to be about. I'm very curious if like Setsuna can be sincere actually about stuff. They can actually fix things between themselves.
はい。
We'll see. When I first reached the store, wasting around 30 minutes here would have been a trivial loss. If I take the rest of the trip into account right now, though the time looks pretty tight. All because I spent a good 2 hours in hesitating while looking around here. No, in all honesty, that's not the only reason why I don't want to have her initials engraved. It's been 3 years since then, but I see the store is still in business.
お待たせし
Yeah.
ました。商品と2000円のお返しになります。
ありがとうございます。
Notably, even the store employees happens to be the same person who greeted me last time. Perhaps the store is under her own private
ありが
management.
とうございました。またお越しください。
Okay. What I bought here 3 years ago was a silver ring with Setsuna engraved on the inside, which was meant to be her birthday present. But in the end, I never got the chance to give it to her that day, so I just stuffed it into my drawer. Now I don't even know where the silver ring is anymore. Oh, okay, so he doesn't even know what it is. Compared to Christmas present, meant for Setsuna, I'm currently holding my hands. That ring brought me so much pain, anger and hopelessness. It was a present filled with my heart and soul, and to embarrass extent, my yearning for Setsuna. Also, yeah, like, they're going to meet at December 24th, so yeah, like, Christmas present, makes sense, okay, so this is just like normal, yeah. That's why the moment those feelings became old and out, our relationship simply shattered along with them. Also, you brought like actually a good point in comments, like forgetting about Kazusa and moving forward with Setsuna either as the girlfriend or as the friend would be like good, like actually, you know, moving forward basically. But if Setsuna is going to be alright with this, you know, like if she is ready to forget actually about Kazusa and like forget about her whole ideology of being free of them, like together forever basically. Like that would be like the healthiest basically solution. Kind of harsh to forget about Kazusa and stuff, but she's not here, right? So we don't even know if we're going to see her ever again. I mean, come on, like, at some point we will have to, right? Okay, come on, like, this is White Album. But, they don't know if they will meet her ever again. So, yeah. Anyway. That's why I can't give her a present that would invite such misunderstandings anymore. Even so, I pushed myself to the limit and struggled for 2 hours only to end up choosing an ordinary bracelet in the end. It's nothing particularly special though, I suppose it's just a little bit special. It won't be the rain on anyone's parade, but it wouldn't cause them to get their hopes up either. It's just a simple Christmas present. That's meant for the girl. Sasna will definitely accept it with a bright smile on her face. But would the smile she would show me today be genuine? Yeah, probably not. I would assume not, because she knows about what this going to be about, and we heard in her voice and stuff that she's depressed for the past days. I don't think like bringing a present would make her like smile. If I remember correctly, the weather forecast did mention that the strongest period of cold of the year is approaching. The host of the talk show I watched this morning was also excitedly talking about the possibility of the white Christmas this year too. However, I spent the 2 whole hours being at loss inside the store. So, despite knowing about the possibility beforehand, the sight of the snow-filled scenery came so abruptly that it stopped me in my tracks for a few seconds.
Yuki.
The first snowfall of the year. White spirits manifested from the hopes of many who wished for their arrival, falling upon on the most celebrated day in the world. Students excitedly look up in the sky. Lovers gaze out the windows of cafes. White-collar workers wearing coats pick up their paces as if they feel a bit inconvenienced by it all. Inconvenience. Regardless of whether people are happy, excited, or simply annoyed by it. They seem to understand what the falling snow on this very day entails, if only slightly. And so, they feel a little happier, a little more forgiving, and a little closer to one another than usual. Yeah, and for us, it's source of pain!
Yuki.
Fun! Okay. Yeah.
雪合戦できるよ。
God damn it.
誰も作れるよ。
やられた。見事にしてやられた。ま
I miss Kazusa laugh. I really miss Kazusa laugh. God damn it.
まだはしゃぐな。今は車を掘り出さないと。あとトーマ、笑ってないで手伝え。
雪。
Yep.
ずっとこうしてたいね。
Can we leave this in the past?
春樹くん。
Or we cannot? I'm very curious if they can do this. Or if even not live in the past. I mean, they have to leave Kazusa in the past if they want to get together. Like, everything goes into direction. Like, at the first I thought like I'm going to somehow drive Haruki away from Setsuna in general and make them like forget about past and be friends maybe. But seems like we can fix them by getting them together. It seems like it's going into this direction apparently. And this is also a good solution, but like we need to like forget about Kazusa actually. Like if we remember Kazusa and how important she was for both of them, that will make... that will not fix anything. Like Haruki is still going to be thinking about Kazusa, Setsuna is going to feel guilty, like, nah, it's like... it all like Kazusa is like one of the most important chains here. One of the most important parts. What they will do with this part. They can accept that there is no 3 of them anymore. Just 2. The 2 train transfers I've made so far managed to operate on schedule somehow. But at the station for my final transfer, the snow finally became very heavy enough to start hindering the operation of the trains.
くれるかな。
It's 4:10 p.m. right now. Had everything gone according to schedule, I would have made it for 30 meeting time, with about 5 minutes to spare. That said, not making sure I had enough time to compensate for unforeseen circumstances like this one is unmistakably an oversight on my part. This one. The time I wasted looking through the jewelry shop is really biting me in the back right now. I hope I can at least make it in the time for the movie. Still, it doesn't look like I can avoid being late, even if only by the few minutes. That's why I... Okay.
春樹くん、
ごめん、
今どこ？大丈夫？
今移動中。ちょっと遅れる。
Yeah, okay.
最後でダイヤが乱れててさ。
そっか、しょうがないよね。この天気だもん。
そっちはもうついてる？
うん。ちょっと早めに来てウィンドウショッピングしてたから。降り始めたのもこっちついてからだったし。
Such a voice doesn't sound depressed as I heard in the previous episode. I mean, she probably got over the article already, right? Like, she calmed down because she sounds like her usual self now. But yeah, she knows what's coming.
ごめん。待ち合わせ昼くらいにしとけば。映画見る前に一緒に店回ってもよかったのに。
お天気のせいだから仕方ないよ。
You planned more than just what Takaya and Koharu planned. Okay, nice.
ちょっと遅れるけどすぐ行くから。もし映画始まっちゃってたら先に入ってて。
God damn it, snow not only bring depression but also inconvenience with trains.
そんな。
Oh wow. Okay, she actually have pain in her voice. Never mind. Never mind.
お天気のせいだから仕方ないよ。雪だったら仕方ない。そんな。
Yep, okay. Never mind then.
必ず行くから。
Oh no, oh no.
顔だけ出すから。
Oh no. I'm so glad they gave me this flashback. Oh no. This is PTSD flashback situation. Oh damn. Oh wow, I'm so glad they mentioned that. I forgot exactly the same stuff happened before. Oh wow. And he never made it for the party.
ああ、でも
Yo!
しまった。本当にごめん。せっかくの。
いいんだよ。もし映画に間に合わなかったらそれこそ一緒にお店回ろうよ。
ごめん。ごめんな、せつな。こんなはずじゃなかったのに。
だからそんなに一生懸命謝られても。
Oh, that's a situation we didn't have before. Her looking out the window.
必死で謝らないで。そんなことしなくても来てくれればいいんだから。
Yeah, she doesn't like apologies from Haruki. She wants him to be angry at her, we know.
せつな。
I mean, it's fair that he apologized here because he's going to be late. But for Setsuna, it's like difficult to accept apologies from him, basically.
遅刻は遅刻だから。
そういうところやっぱり春樹くんだよね。
Pretty much.
待ってない。
せつな。
とにかく待ってるから春樹くんは気にしないで。あ、でも無理に走ったりしないでね。怪我でもされる方が嫌だよ、私。
Oh, station. 10 minutes, okay.
ああ、 10分遅れで発車するみたいだ。そっち着くのも40分くらいになるかな。
ほら見なさい、十分映画に間に合うよ。別に連絡なんかいらなかったのに。
とりあえず着いたらまた連絡する。悪いけどどっかあったかいところで待ってて。
分かってる。それじゃあまたね。あと20分。
Uh-huh.
本当に？
Yeah. Yeah, she remembered the last time when that happened. Yep. Oh, yep, okay, yep, okay, yep, okay. Okay,
雪だよ。
okay, yep, it's snowing.
春樹くん、雪なんだよ。私、雪は
I know. Damn. Come on, Cessna, don't run away. Oh my god, no. Is she gone? Please, no. Come on, Haruki did his best to actually make it happen. Come on. Cessna, don't run away now. Come on. The train arrived at the station at 4:35. After calling Cessna, I learned that she moved from the seaside park, which had been our original meeting place, to a nearby shopping mall. Okay. She didn't run away. So she could take a shelter from the snow. Since I haven't been around here much, I got a little lost, but after a good 5 minutes of sprinting, I finally reached Cessna. Okay. Oof. I was afraid that she like, you know, just bailed and like not going to answer phone calls and stuff. Okay. She did escape from the snow though. She did. She hid herself from the snow. Yep. In a place where dozens of people pass by, devoid of an emotional or a sentiment ambience. There she is, finally, huh? After a long time no see. I finally meet her again.
なんか湯気出てるよ。ほら、ちょっとかがんで。
It's been 2 weeks since we last met each other, but it's also our first proper rendezvous in many months. Sasna and I had shackled ourselves despite the fact that this was never supposed to have been forbidden for us.
すごいね。ほんの数分で頭にこんな積もってる。
今はかなり暗くなってきたし、視界も結構怪しかった。
But now that we are face to face like this, Sasna's behavior isn't showing any signs of heaviness it always had up until now.
今度は後ろ向いて。コートも真っ白。
She's patting the snow off my head and back like considered girlfriend would, and chatting with me unreservedly as if this was just a regular date. In that case,
じゃあ映画館の方行こうか。そろそろ前の回は終わってる頃だろう。
I had to respond to the way Sasna treating me right now in kind.
映画館といえばポップコーンだよね。
間違って L サイズ頼んだらダメだからな。ここのはバケツで出てくるから。
Okay. Regardless of whether or not her attitude is merely facade, I have no choice but to accept her currently cheerful and carefree state as being authentic.
そんなことしたら夕ご飯食べられないね。
Yeah, she's playing. I mean, she's probably happy about that she's like meeting with Haruki again, but we know that she's mostly playing this behavior. Like, you know, happy, but this is like painfully happy. Like, yeah. Not comfortable at all.
それだけは勘弁してくれ。ポップコーン数十個分のコストがかかってるから。
ちょっと春樹くん、今日のディナーいくらかかってるの？
Don't worry about that.
そういえばアルミインテグラルホテルって言ってたよね。あそこに入ってるお店って
気にするなってそんなの。
Yeah, don't worry about that.
今日は俺の方から誘ったんだし。
They're having the best burgers in the city. You'll see. That's why I'm going to assume the role of the boyfriend who's trying to get an extra mile to prepare a special date for a special day. And Haruki's back to his like Usual role playing.
ダメだよそんなの。春樹くん生活費のためにバイト掛け持ちまでしてるのに。
半分はやりたくてやってることだし。
Okay.
わかった。じゃあ半分。食事代私も自分の分持つから。で、
Yeah, about that.
いくらかかってるの？
And by doing that, Cessna will become the mature girlfriend who's more considerate of the situation than her boyfriend Pride for me in return.
ダメだってそんなの。とてもじゃないけど簡単に。
いうことも、yeah.
ああ、
私相手にそんなにお金かけても意味ないよ。ラーメン屋だって喜んで付き合う女の子なんだよ。
We went together for 3 years, so I suppose it's natural that we are on the same wavelength.
それでも今日はフランス料理で喜んでくれよ。こっちにも見栄とか世間体とか諦めとかあるんだよ。
諦めってどういうこと？やっぱり春樹くん無理してる。
If we wanted to, we could easily make anyone around us think that we are an intimate couple, but the girl is just a touch more assertive than the
無
guy.
理はしてるけど、刹那とは全然関係ない方向性だから。
Okay. If only we could have deceived ourselves like this as well. Maybe there really could have been happy ever after for the both of us.
やまないね。
Oh, this is the place where Kazusa met with her mother. This is the same CG. At least like the same, yeah, this is the same CG background, but maybe it is the same actually hotel. Snow is lighting up, yeah. Supporting her cheek with her left hand, Sasna gazes at the falling snow outside the windows on her right. They might be able to paint the sky right above the sea in pure white, but those tiny specks of snow prove powerless against the dark, unlit water below. And are swallowed almost instantly in contact. The movie has ended, and we almost finished with our meal as well. It's a little before 9 PM, and I will finally be able to relax a bit. What movie have you watched? I want to know why I not have this information. God damn it. Sasna also seems to have reigned in her excitement a little, as well as she presents herself before me. And is starting to let her genuine feelings of slight listlessness show. Even so, today Sasna is
何？なあ、これ？
saying that she leaves her left hand that she's been resting her head against, and with the help of the candlelight in front of me, gives me a good view of her bracelet. It seems that Sasna thinks that's the reason I've been staring at her.
それは。
どう？似合うでしょ。素敵な男性からプレゼントされたんだよ。気になる？
Why? Oh wow. Yo, Sasna, holy crap.
なら。
Damn.
春樹くんそういうの嫉妬したりしないんだ。ちょっと悔しい。
Let me guess, Haruki is not going to give her another present. Second, like, present for Sasna and she's not going to get it.
あのな。
とっても嬉しかったんだよ。その人のこと今までよりずっと気になり始めたの。これでも嫉妬しない？
I mean, I can hear in her voice that she's like joking basically about this, like teasing Haruki and trying to behave normally, but it's still like, ouch. Like, I got you a bracelet.
ああ、嫉妬したし気になるな。そんなすごい贈り物をしたかっこよくてゴージャスで大金持ちの男に会ってみたいもんだな。
はい、どうぞ。大金持ちってのはちょっと外れかもしれないけど。
ミラーをしまえ。今はまだ食事中。
Oh. I thought like she had like bracelet actually. Oh, that one. God damn it, you got me. God damn it, Sasna, you got me. Like, god damn it. Never mind. You got me. You got me. Reflected in the small mirror of hers is a gloomy-looking young man. His face turned to the side as if out of embarrassment. Let me take back what I said. It doesn't seem as if she's reined in her excitement just yet.
安物だぞそれ
She put on a Christmas present I gave her before dinner started almost immediately, and she still finds her right hand reaching for her left wrist from time to time.
さっきも言ったじゃない。私は安い女の子なんだよ。
Even though I still haven't managed to deliver that passionate present I put so much my heart into, she's already accepted the present I only decided upon within a day that easily. Things don't always turn out the way you want them to, I
こ
suppose.
ういうのにコロッと騙されちゃうんだ。せっかくの豪華ディナーも喉を通らないくらい感激しちゃうんだ。
費用対効果としては最悪というか逆効果なんだけどでも
何が？
料理喉を通らないって言ったろ本当にあまり食べてない
Yeah.
大丈夫だって。
You are not, and I can hear this in your voice right now. You're doing this again. That's right. What's really in my mind isn't the fact that there's a new accessory around on that wrist. Despite having made a comment about not forgetting popcorn when going to cinema, she didn't even bring so much as a drink with her when we went inside. As for her dinner, she did her best to finish the soup and salad, but she ended up leaving more than half of her main course on her plate long after it arrived. Yeah, she's way too depressed to eat. She's not eating at home too. And she's only had a sip of wine too, but above all else, the complexion of her face seems...
本当は体調悪いんじゃないのかそれなのに無理して雪が出てきて
Yeah. Article, snow, memories... like, I think, personally, I think that would be possible for Haruki to actually move on, you know? But I'm not really sure if Setsuna can. I think, Setsuna is way deeper trapped in the past than Haruki. You know? Sure, for Haruki, there's Kazusa in the past. Mostly, but for Setsuna, it's Haruki that's in the past. You know, the person that is actually here. So, it's much more difficult for her, I think, to move on.
違うよ。
けど
体はどこも悪くない。熱だって平熱。なんなら測ってみる？
刹那
With both her hands on the table for support, she leans toward and pokes her forehead out. After some hesitation, I press my hand against her forehead. And as she said, it doesn't feel like she has a fever.
食べないのは最近ダイエットしてたせい。夜はパスタだけとか結構やるんだ。だからもうお腹いっぱいになっちゃって。
Sure.
そういうの体に良くないぞちゃんと栄養が偏らないように
そう言われると思ったから黙ってたの。そのせいで余計な心配か。
絶対に大丈夫だな嘘ついてないな
So, why they colored the hair with purple here? Why they do that? Is that supposed to imitate dim light or something? And this is supposed to be a shadow in her or something? Kinda weird.
春樹くんのお財布と同じくらいには大丈夫だよ。
そこまで俺をビビらせたいか今救急車呼ぼうかと思ったぞ
お互い見えっ張りだね。
It's not that it doesn't feel like she's trying to hide something, but regardless, she rejects my intervention with a devious smile on her face. I can't tell if she's actually completely fine or if she's actually feeling a little ill just by looking at her though. What she did manage to get across to me, however, is that she wants to treasure the time we're spending together right now. Even if it means she'll have to grin and bear through whatever is troubling her.
そういえばさ、
何？
そのブレスレッ
Yeah.
トいいの？
Like I said,
どう
like
したんだ？
what Haruki said here, right? Like she wants to treasure the time, even like she had to deal with whatever is happening. It's like I said, like she's probably happy about meeting with Haruki, but it's like painful happy. Like it's like, but I'm happy. So yeah, contradictions and like difficult situation for Setsuna. I think like since I have it way worse than Haruki in this situation.
でしょでしょ？聞いてくれる？
Wow, you're really playing that. Wow. That's why I have no choice. I should at least do my very best to answer her feelings. I don't care how forced or stupid I look doing it. I simply want to treasure the time I'm spending with Susan as well.
あのさ、
We finished our dessert, and the table being cleared as well. All that's left is our remaining chatter after our meal and the
セ
bill.
ツナにもう一つ渡すものが
Yep, she knows what's coming. But to me, this is precisely the critical moment that I've spent all this time and money in preparation for.
実はいつ渡してくれるのかなって映画が始まる前から気にしてたんだよ。
I wonder if Haruki is going to recognize.
迎え来るんだもん。
I wonder if Cessna is going to be able to like properly fake first reaction to the article, or she will be unable to really fake it and Haruki will like pick it up that she already saw it.
ごめん、別にそういうわけじゃあるかもしれないけど。
Even though I decided from the very beginning to give it to her today, I ended up hesitating right before. I was about to give it to her time and time again. Because the time I spent with Cessna today was reminiscent of the past. Because the thoughts of wanting these moments to last have been clouding my mind the entire time. And because I was afraid that everything would come to an end.
これが俺の書いた記事が載った本。一応バイトが記事書くのって異例らしいんだけど。
珍しい。春樹くんのさりげない自慢。
一応自分でも快挙だとは思ってるから。
Perhaps I really shouldn't be talking about this to Cessna, and only Cessna. Perhaps the right thing to do was to continue hiding it from her. I think like if Cessna is going to fake it, she's going to fake it in like so obvious way that Haruki is going to figure it out. Like, you know, if she's going to be like, oh, it's about Kazusa, yeah, happy, cool, yeah. That will be like way too happy. Like, just like accept this and just like, yeah, there's no need to talk and stuff. Like, that would be like such an obvious lie. If I don't want to shut the doors to potential future upsets, now that is.
カズサ。
アンサンブルの今月号。
Okay, she's pretty good.
とある若手ピアニスト
Okay, convincing.
記事。
Still, on the other hand, Cessna is the only person that I have to tell, no matter what. I have to let her know, no matter what. If I want to open the door to a potential future of Cessna, that
先
is.
月の海洋グラフに載ってたトーマがすごい反響でさ。急遽音楽誌の方でも特集を組むことにな
Yeah.
った。
So, like, this is such a cool, like, contradiction, and at the same time, like, this is at the same time danger and opportunity. Like, see, like, if I don't want to shut the doors, and if I want to open the doors. This is cool. Like, this can be either way. I wanted to feature, okay.
海洋グラフ。
実はそこが俺のバイト先。セツナから電話もらった時しらばっくれてた。言えなくってごめん。怒った。
読んでいい？
ああ。
Okay. Sasna finally flips open the first page and starts looking for more
海洋グ
article.
ラフの記事を書いたのは俺の上司兼雇い主。
Okay. To be honest, I don't know what my chances
そ
are.
の人がかなりの切れ者でさ。トーマと俺が同級生だってすぐに見抜いて俺に振ってきた。
There's no doubt going to be the important crossroad in our lives, and yet I don't have the slightest clue of what's going to happen. How many years has it been since I last felt like
つま
this?
り俺が仕事をもらえたのはただの縁故。
I'm sure that last time I felt like this, I had to make one of the two choices. And one of those choices would lead me to Setsuna accepting me with smile.
トーマがこんなに有名にならなければ絶対に回ってこなかった仕事だよ。
But it was a choice I did not opt for. That's why it's a future that's been sealed away.
だから利用させてもらった。俺トーマのことを利用した。
Okay. Hey?
就職に有利だと思ったから、自分にとっていい経験が積めると思ったから。
Okay, Setsuna seems to be actually behaving normally, like as expected. I mean, like as you would expect when someone's seeing article for the first time. Okay, so she's good, but also at the same time, it's different, I guess, to react because she's not only seeing the article but also have Haruki talking about this. Which she didn't have the input of Haruki before, right? She just had the article about Kazusa.
あいつを売り渡した。
Okay.
ふ
すごいこと書いてるね。
Okay, I call bullshit on this reaction.
どれが
After waiting so sternly for my sentence, what came out of her mouth was neither anger, mockery, sorrow, nor
ど
scolding.
れかも何も最初から最後までめちゃくちゃじゃない。
With a charming giggle. I have a feeling like she's forcing this.
成績は3年間ずっと低空飛行だったとか。
俺たちが見てやらなければ絶対卒業できない。
お母さんに捨てられたって勘違いして付属時代はずっとグレてたとか。
勘違いだろ。その証拠に今は一緒に住んでる。
食事はファーストフードとコンビニばかり。腸がつくほどの甘党でコーヒーに砂糖5杯って。
全部事実だ。刹那だって
Yep.
目の当たりにしただろ。
こんなこと書いちゃっていいの？カズさん、期待の CA ピアニストなんでしょ？
So that just kept on laughing. Looking down, with her hands on her stomach, her body ever so slightly trembling. It isn't what I expected, but it's the reaction I had hoped for.
受け狙いだよ。
This reaction is a bullshit. I don't believe it, that she's just laughing it off. There's just no way. And so I return a reaction that she definitely isn't hoping for.
そう書けば反響大きいかなって。現に刹那だって受けただろ。
春樹くん？
As if trying to provoke her, I kept saying things that further erased the smile from Sesuna's
今
face.
の俺にとってトーマ・カズサってのはそういう相手なんだ。世間を驚かせて
Okay.
されるための
I actually like where this is going. I know, harsh controversial take, but I still believe like if they want to like actually get together or like be on good terms, like Kazusa's not here. They don't know if she will ever be here. They should forget about her if they want to actually have future with like each other basically. Either just split entirely and don't bother with each other at all and remember Kazusa if you want, but you cannot like have interactions and think about Kazusa. Like this is just not happening in your current situation. I like what Karuki is doing here. Like he's showing Setsuna that he moved on. He's showing that I can go, I can keep going, I can be with you. I can move on from Kazusa. I already did. What about you? And just like that, little by little, I delve deeper and deeper into Cessna's and my wounds.
この仕事やってみて分かったんだ。俺があいつに抱いてる感情って、いつの間にかこんな風に変わってたんだなって。
It might look like I'm not putting much thought into it, but I'm choosing my words very, very
だ
carefully.
から本当のことをかけた。いいことばかりじゃなく、不都合なことも全部。いや、むしろそっちの方を誇張して。
Pushing everything on the someone who isn't here, all for the sake of building a new relationship between
怒っ
us.
た。俺がトーマのことをこんなひどい扱いしてることに。
In other words, just like I said, I'm using
俺
Kazusa.
たちの親友のことをこんなバカにしたみたいな風に書いて薄情だって思ったりした。
I really like how Haruki approached this. I really like this. Sasna might take my side, or she might defend Kazusa and put the blame on me. I've created a perfectly safe situation where I can handle whatever choice she decides to make. What if she blames herself? Have you thought about that? What if she say, oh, it's because of me you start hating Kazusa? What if she says that? Are you ready for this scenario, Haruki? Sister's still looking down. Is she so mad that she can't even speak? Is she so hurt that she's at the loss of words? Or is she desperately searching for the reason to absolve me from blame?
そんなわけないじゃない。春樹くんがそんなことするはずないよ。
Oh, you just deny it entirely, okay. As if there was hardly any point in making up all those possibilities just now. It was obvious that she would make the most foolish choice of them all anyway. After all, Cessna is never against me. No matter what happens, she will always take my side. Yeah, and that's a problem between the two of you. Get angry at each other, goddammit.
だってこれは
Oh. If that wasn't the case, it would be unthinkable for her to have stayed by my side all this time. Ever since that day 3 years ago.
よくかけてる。カズサって確かにこんな感じだったもんね。
Okay. You changed quite a bit between 2 sentences. You were so angry here and now you are like, yeah, no, actually fine.
全部真実だよこれ。カズサには悪いけど。やだ、やっぱりおかしい。よくかけてるよ。
そう。
Also, didn't like in one of the previous episodes, Setsuna also said that she used Kazusa? Or was it Haruki? Can you remind me? I don't remember if that was actually the case or not. Maybe I'm just like misremembering something. I think like Setsuna was crying and saying that she used Kazusa as well. After the phone call or something. I'm not sure. Maybe I don't remember exactly, but...
本人を知ってるからますます面白くて。ありがたく頂戴します。
ありがとう。
But this time Sesuna's way of covering up for me brings a slight stronger feeling of uneasiness than usual.
なんか信じられないよね。こうして雑誌で特集されるような有名人が私たちの親友だったなんて。
Almost as if she was about to say something, but nervously choked it back down right before saying it. Yeah, that was weird. I said that, right? Like, she was so angry here and then suddenly, yeah, no, that's fine. Just clicked. Yeah, she's not ready to move.
親友だよね。私たち今も3人なんだよね。
Yeah, she's not ready. This is not gonna work. This is so not gonna work.
刹那。
Her words sound so carefree and unlike what she usually says. It's as if she doesn't know what she really wants to say and is only hiding behind an insincere smile. This is not gonna work. God damn it.
Is Setsuna really the lost cause already? What was that?
小ぶりになったね。
What was that sound? Was like a message from the phone? What was it?
ああ。
どうしたの？メール誰か
Okay, so that was for Haruki, okay. Okay, yeah, of course. Are you spying on us?
竹谷くんもきっと今頃デートだよね。なんて言った？
Actually, we are on a date.
大した話じゃない。
Yeah, see, if I wanted to just play it off like nothing happened, but my heart felt like it was about to pop out of my chest. That asshole, he purposefully kept that from me the whole time, didn't he? Okay, wait, what?
春樹くん？
小ぶりになったし、少し歩く。
Okay, wait, what is happening? What's Takeya made? Wait, what they cooked with Koharu?
さっきこっちから
Because Koharu planned this. With Takeya and Io.
そういうのは男から誘うのが礼儀なの。
Okay. What's happening?
カップルばっかりだね。
やっとホワイトクリスマスっぽくなってきたからな。さっきまで吹雪いてたし。
Perhaps because the snow lightened up the point where it's finally suitable for walking outside. Around us, dozens of couples are roaming, about with linked arms and held hands, enjoying their evening walks and the scenery of the snow slowly drifting into the sea. Ah, yeah. I might ruin the mood if I tried doing something like that myself. But the couples around us don't seem to embarrass at all. Paying no mind to our stares.
なんだかデートみたいだね。
そうだな。
そうだなじゃなくてデートだろでしょ？
ごめん。
Treating the people around me like air in such a way isn't something I'm capable of doing. I'd definitely end up making this embarrassing and awkward like I did just now.
もうノリ悪いな。もっと堂々としててよ。ここはカップルの聖地なんだよ。
I didn't come here because I wanted to.
もともとこういう人間だろ、俺。
That's also the problem.
堅物で地味で。
Like,
一緒にいても。
I'm glad Haruki got pushed into this, but that's also a part of the problem, right? Like, he didn't came here because he wants to. That's the problem too. Like, he would never actually go to talk to Setsuna, if not for Koharu help, basically. If Koharu would not initiate this, like, that would not happen. If I suddenly became all defiant about it like that, she'd probably bring up stuff like a dinner bill again, so there's no way I can say it out loud.
そうだよね。そういうところに憧れたんだもんね。
悪趣味な。
But even if I make tasteless comment like this, Setsuna still replies so charmingly, as if she hasn't caught on the mood at all. And keeps driving me into a
ホ
corner.
ワイトクリスマス。
今日のうちに道が凍結したら、明日は大変だろうな。
真っ白だね。
東京の雪はすぐに黒くなるけどね。
思い出すね。
Yeah. Like, this pains me to see Setsuna smiling while talking about this. We know she hates that. But she's acting so good towards Haruki. Is she thinking like, for Haruki, all of these are pleasant memories? Or something? Like, god damn it. Ugh. Just words aren't
3
spontaneous.
年前のクリスマス。思い出すよね。
So that's ignoring the mood on purpose. And she's trying to let me downplay the situation no matter how hard I try
あ
to.
の時も雪が降ってたよね。ホ
Okay.
ワイトクリスマス。
Okay. She's trying to talk about what happened 3 years ago. That's why she's playing as like, you know, just happy, being happy. Because she wants to like drive the conversation towards the track of the 3 years ago. I like what Setsuna is doing here actually. Actually, it's pretty good. I liked what Haruki did before, and I think I like what Setsuna is doing here as well. It depends if it will go where I think it goes, but it seems like it will. So we are going to talk about this. Are we going to be actually open about this finally?
とてもそんな雰囲気じゃなかったけどな、場所的に。
だよね。和室に浴衣に露天風呂ってどこにもキリスト教の入る余地なかったもんね。
Yes, that's not say like it's so painful. God damn it! Like that would be like Oh my god, she hates these things now. Sasuna's laughing pleasantly and in approval beside me. It's because she thinks poking fun at our current topic is the right choice.
カズサの運転で雪の中を猛スピードで走って
Jesus.
くるって回って雪の壁に突っ込んじゃって。
今までの人生であの日以上の怖さと恥ずかしさを体験したことはないな。
After all, it happened to trigger a switch that reawakened memories long past my switch and likely her own as well.
それだけ？今までの人生であの日以上に目の保養をしたことはあるんだ。
Yeah, true. Like 4 burgers.
それって
裏若き乙女の柔肌二人前。
Wow.
泥酔してたから全然覚えてない。
嘘だ。私たちが入っていった時一気に酔いの覚めた顔してた
Of course.
刹那こそかなり酔ってたじゃないか。そんなあやふやな記憶なんか信用できるか。
そっか。私そんなに酔ってたんだ。
Wow. She got him.
あ、
そっか、覚えてるか。あの時の私の裸。
Damn.
だからそういう風に恥ずかしいことを言って。
でも残念だな。今の私じゃもうあの頃みたいにスベスベ。
そんなわけないだろ。絶対にそんなわけない。今だってスベスベに決まってる。
しみじみ言われると嬉し恥ずかしいな。
Okay.
もうやめよう。みんな見てる。
Our loud voices stood out so much that we began drawing annoyed glares from the couples around us. But that only meant that we agreed a word just for ourselves, or we were able to tune out the couples around us.
やめない。あの時と同じ日にあの時と同じ雪が降ってるんだもん。
刹那。
That's why we ignored the couples around us and simply continue to talk about things that aren't merely enjoyable. Yep.
雪だね、春樹くん。ねえ、春樹くん。春樹くんは雪は好き？
Do you, Setsuna?
別にどっちでもない。
This is something that I can just laugh off. More importantly, this question is that I absolutely cannot ask her in return. After all, the snow had always been falling upon us whenever we stood at the crossroad that divided our fates.
覚えてないかな。あの時車の窓から見えた雪。
The snow that fell as I embraced Kazusa, knowing that I would never be forgiven.
館の外に降り積もってた雪は？みんなでお酒飲みながらただぼーっと窓の外を眺めてて。
The snow that Setsuna saw as she looked up through the window the very moment I betrayed her.
お風呂に落ちてすぐ溶けちゃう。それでも次から次へと降ってきた雪は。
As she looked through the window the moment I betrayed her. Wait, what? About which situation are we talking about? Why through the window? Wait, what? But she saw them together only in the airport. That was not through the window. Huh? Did I forget something? And there was the time I was urged by Setsuna to look for Kazusa. There was the snow that hid the long-departed airline during the tiny period of time when I had all traces of Cessna's existence erased from my heart. The same snow as it was back then didn't only refer to the snow that fell on Christmas.
私はね、
Yeah? Yeah?
私は
Come on. Just say it. Just say it. Come on. Just open up.
やめようぜ、刹那。
You're so close. You're so close. God damn it, Haruki.
3年前と雪と絡めるのはもうやめよう。
Oh! Oh, okay, actually
今日の
good.
雪はあの頃の雪とは違うんだ。
Yo! Okay, never mind, Haruki. You are fucking genius. That's good. You are the mature one here. Okay. See, like I said, it's easier for Haruki to let go. It's going to be way more difficult for Setsuna, but Haruki is showing to her that, yeah, we can move on. Like, it's not the same snow, it's not the same situation. It's the past. Let's leave it. But for Setsuna, like, she's like so attached to this, to the idea of the three of them being together and what happened there. I mean, Haruki is also attached to this, right? Because, like, he's the one to be blamed there. But also, like, Setsuna used basically Kazusa as well in the past to be together with Haruki and to, like, force them to be friends, the three of them. So blame is on both sides, but yeah.
何が違うの？
Anyway.
同じくらい白くて、同じくらい冷たくて、同じくらい綺麗なのに。
And?
そういうことじゃなくて、俺が言いたいのは、
What I'm really afraid of isn't her associating the snow with what happened 3 years ago.
それとも、あの時の雪景色にはカズサがいたから。
Damn.
違うよ。
But then rather her associating it with her memories of Kazusa.
ねえ、春樹くん。春樹くんは
I like where this is going. I like this. I like this. Finally correct questions.
好き？
Finally correct questions. Good job, Setsuna.
さっきも言っただろ。俺はもうトーマのことは忘れた。
Weird to say you forgot about her when you created the whole article about her, so you clearly remember a lot about her. No problem. I've run the simulation in my head a million times, haven't I? I didn't stutter a single word, nor did they come off the unnaturally cold.
だから3年前にこだわるのもうやめないか。もしも刹那が俺を許してくれるならだけど。
Yeah, the thing is, she blames herself as well about this, and you are not angry at her at all. And she does not like that at all. We're natural, but also, yeah, like, Setsuna should, like, actually, like, you know, just scream for Haruki as well. Like, both of you get angry at each other. That would help. With a natural but slightly forceful tone of voice, I try to let her know that while it might hurt a little, everything that I'm saying isn't a lie.
3年前があったから今の私たちがあるんだよ。
でも俺にはもう何もない。ただ一つ罪が残ってるだけでさ。
Okay.
罪って。
刹那を裏切ったっていう。
I like how open they are about this. I like this. Okay.
そんなもの残ってない。春樹くんに罪なんかない。最初から何もない。
God damn it, Cessna, you was doing so good. You was doing so well. Why you fucked it up? Why you can say, yeah, that's your sin, but I forgave you. Can't you say something like that? And also at the same time say, hey, and my sin is that and that and that. I used Kazusa for my own guilty pleasure of being with you and also being friends with Kazusa at the same time, which backfired immensely. But yeah, Come on, just show each other that, like, you blame each other, but you forgive each other at the same time. Come on. Like, lead in a situation like this.
そんなわけないだろ。
Yeah, you know it's not true.
傷つけたか。
Exactly.
それは二人の
Admit this already.
した私のせい。
God fucking damn it.
つけた報いの傷だから。
な、やっぱりやめよう。結局そうやって罪の被り合いになるんだから。
Yeah, just stop. Like, you're doing this for like past 3 years. Like, these two, god damn it.
春樹くん。
As expected, I had to use an unusual method to prevent our conversation from continuing toward the expected direction.
刹那、俺たち
Okay,
リセッ
okay,
トしよ
okay.
リセットって全部なかったことにするの？
Exactly, yes.
私そんなの。
Yep.
う。違うよ。なかったことになるのは俺たちが3人になるその日から。
Okay. On the three of us. Yeah. And all that will be left are memories of Cessna. The memory of meeting Cessna and finding her again in the roof. Memory of being enraged by her voice and trying my best to convince her. My memory of going so far as to take advantage of her weak points and intruding upon Cessna's true face. One that one had ever seen before. Like, I agree on like starting over, but I don't agree with the reasoning that Haruki is giving here. It's like fabricating memories. It's going to resurface sooner or later. You can't just do that. You can't just reestablish your memories. Like, that's not how it works. You can't do that. Like, move forward, like, forget about Kazusa, but not like, you know, like, make it disappear, basically. But like, you know, just leave the stuff behind. Remember what happened, that you get together because of the past. And then stuff happens, like, you know, just work it out. And forget about the past, but like, you know, still remember it. Weird to describe, you know what I mean. But yeah. My memory of finally getting her to agree to my strong stress and taking her hand of our out of the sheer happiness.
あの時の雪も、それからあいつ。
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's a good direction. In general. And what comes after that will be completely original story featuring only the two of us. And that's the part I don't like. Like, I like the part and I like this part. Forget about the snow back then and about her. But I don't like the start over with the original story. That's not how it's supposed to be. Like, normally that would work, I would say. But they are too deep in this shit. They can't just forget about this. This is going to bite them back. In their situation, they cannot just forget about this like entirely and create a new story. Like, it's just not gonna work. We are the only two left in the light music club. Me and the guitarist and Cessna the singer. Together we only managed a boring, unexciting and overall mediocre performance. But even so, we were more than satisfied with the results. And later, at our two-person after party, our hands and lips eventually joined together before we knew it because the mood felt right somehow. It was too good of the deal for me. You could call it the very epitome of the opportunism. The ultimate solution that would erase the guilt that's been burdening both Cessna and myself.
忘れるの？カズサのこと。
Yeah.
忘れられるの？
This is such a weird situation. Like, I agree with Haruki forgetting about Kazusa, but I also agree with Cessna about not forgetting her. This is so goddamn weird. But you know what I mean, right? Like forget, but not like ignoring. Like forgetting, but not ignore. That's weird, right? Yeah, that's weird, but anyway. Yeah.
忘れたんだ。もう。
But haven't we had enough already? When I had enough of persisting with my sins, and as Setsuna had enough of denying them. You've been repeating these heart-wrenching conflicts for 3 years now, and we're more than exhausted from it
お
all.
互いすぐには納得できないかもしれない。俺だって自分を許すのにもう少し時間が。
私は
だからゆっくりと話し合っていこう。これからもメールしたり。
I like what Haruki's doing here. Oh my god, Haruki's so good this episode actually.
いいかな。
そんなの
あ
ダメなわけがない。
ありがとう。
ずるいよ、春樹くん。
ずるいかな。
あなたの言ってることはとてもひどいのに、差し伸べられてる手は
yeah,
なんでこんな。
yeah, that's cruel, I know. Like I said, it's very harsh idea of forgetting Kazusa. I don't like that like he wants to like entirely forget. I never meant forgetting, like, you know, just like erase her entirely from your memories. But, well, if you do that, be ready to bite it back at some point. To promise to forget Kazusa and one day choose Setsuna is something that should have been fulfilled long ago. A promise that remained unfulfilled for 3 years due to rather poor way we handled things with one another.
最低なのに、今の春樹くんを否定できないよ。
Yep.
時間をかけて償いってのはおかしいよな。リセットしたんだからお互いのことを知っていこう。
Sneaking a look at Setsuna downcast face, I can see a blush that surely isn't the result of cold. Her teary eyes, unsteady breathing, and shivering lips. Her expression reminds me of the moment right after one for her kisses long ago. The alluring, captivating, and evocative instability in her expression, normally hidden behind her pure and composed exterior, is enough to drive any man crazy. If you show me something as amazing as this, I
そろそろ帰ろうか。
can only turn tail and run. I get this, yeah, okay. Yeah, like, you will move on, you will forget about Kazusa at some point, but you just started, as you said, and this brings you memories. So yeah, you want to run away from this right now. You did good, you both did good here, in this scene. Back at the rate, I won't be able to hold myself back much longer. I'll end up throwing away the plans I made when I was still calm and losing myself to my desires.
って方向同じなんだから当たり前だよな。電車止まってないといいけど。
春樹くん。
行こう、せつな。駅確かあっちだよな。
With a pained expression accompanied by the vivid blush, Setsuna stares at me directly in the eye. Unable to stand looking to those dangerous eyes that could almost strike me at any moment, I hastily turn my face away, returning to the path from which I arrived. But Setsuna taking initiative once again, just like it's after the school festival.
せつな。
She's going to kiss him. Setsuna doesn't follow me as I covertly retreat. She turns her pained expression into something akin to a young girl's pout and casts an accusatory glare at me. And then,
いや、
the girlish and childish expression has spread to her way of speech, and through it, her thoughts are delivered to my eyes.
クリスマスなんだよ。
First, the unreasonable beats of selfishness. you would expect from the young girl.
見てレストランで食事して公園を歩いてここまで覚悟させておいてそれはないよ。
And then without changing her manner of speech, her words alone became those of the woman.
それはこういうところに誘ったのは謝るけどそれには事情が。
謝られても困る。今日までなかったことにされるなんて約束が違うよ。
だから今日はただこうして話すだけで。
Getting triggered by her way of speech and carelessly letting the distance between us shorten again was a fatal mistake.
私春樹くんにまだプレゼント渡してない。
She's going to kiss him.
あんな素敵なものも
It's happening again.
何も。
そんなのいいって。あれは俺が勝手に。
なんて実はねわざと何も買わなかったんだ。
Because I can see it in her eyes.
そう泊まってくるって言ってきた。
Oh, you told your parents you will be staying over. Oh, you planned that! Or at least like you planned not coming back home. At least. Like, you know, maybe she expected to like actually not have this conversation, you know? Like get separate ways with Haruki, because that was a certainly possibility. And just not go back home because she would be depressed and she didn't want to see anyone. That's entirely possible. Or she actually thought that, hey, maybe I will go with Haruki. Like, I would like, you know, spend the whole Christmas night basically with Haruki. I can see an extremely alluring charm within them, considering something all the dangers amidst its cuteness and selfishness. A sight capable of alluring a man to the abyss. Wait, there's no way like they're actually going to spend night at Haruki place. Like, you know, like what happened with Kazusa? Wait, there's no way that's going to happen, right? Not right now, right? Or is it going to be like a way for them coping about like the past? There's no way that's going to happen. There's no way. They're just going to spend the like night in the city, right? And just like talk around, talk and walk around and stuff.
忘れてしまったプレゼントの
And maybe kiss at some point.
代用品。
Okay.
切な。
とてもありきたりでとても身勝手でとても押し付けがましいものだけど
I'm no stranger to this
そ
though.
れでも受け取ってくれませんか？
Wow. Basically, will you accept me? Okay. That counts as confession, I'd say. An aggressive and unexpected sneak attack. The signature move of the mischievous Setsuna. Hell yeah.
前に渡すつもりでずっと包んであったままの私を
Oh my god. We're doing this. We're unpacking a virgins. Ugh. The minute I know after these 3 years, it's more than enough to drive me crazy. There's no way they're going to do this.
私ねいつまでか
They're definitely going to.
ごめん。
Okay, okay,
3年間ずっと頑張ったんだよ
okay.
ゆっくり近づいて
Yep, we know,
我慢してた
we know.
分かってる。
けれどちっとも距離は縮まらなかったこうして触れ合うこともできなかった
Yep. Okay, no kiss, but little hug. Okay. I take it. I take it.
こういうことできなかったんだよ
Fixing! We are fixing stuff. It's still like a very thin ice, but it's happening. It's a good direction. Very thin ice, but good direction. I like the CG. That's cool. Also, a little bit sad. But it's cool. We hope for the best. And so like this, we can now feel each other touch. Just like how I was about to be sucked in her eyes, Sasna found herself fully drowned into my chest. If I hide her captivating expression inside my chest, like this, all that's left are selfish, albeit excruciating cries of the spoiled child.
雪なんか冷たくない。風なんか寒くない。
Yeah.
春樹くん
I'm not going to hate snow if you are with
止め
me.
てくれるから。
But this actually calms me down. In a different way compared to how that's not feeling probably.
までどれだけゆっくり近づいていっても結局触れ合おうとする瞬間
Yep, pretty much.
怖くて離れてしまった。
But it's finally happening.
春樹くんも私も
But we can feel each other's touch. If that's going to work, I will be glad. Like that's also like if they actually can forget about Kazusa and nothing like fucked up is going to happen, like this is actually a good outcome. Like I said, like I wanted them to be fixed basically because like how they treated each other was like annoying and painful. But like either way, like, you know, let go of each other, find someone else to be with, or get on good terms, or get together as a pair. One of these things, fixing stuff. Happened the third option. Good.
ごめんね。
ごめん。
Like, I just cannot imagine them just like going on like that, like, you know, like how they were like few episodes ago for like next 10 years or something. That would be like so goddamn as like self-destructing. And so Cessna, maybe she never wants to live again, brings herself deeper and deeper into my embrace.
私の方がごめん。
俺が悪いんだってば。
ダメだよ。そうやって謝られると今までの自分を正当化しちゃう。
I'm also going to save here because I want to use the CG for the thumbnail, probably. Maybe not, maybe I will, who knows.
刹那。
今までの自分が正しいって思っちゃったら今の私の思いは遂げられなくなっちゃう。
Cessna's warmth, softness and charm has once again seeped into me, bringing my entire body under her
だ
spell.
から今日は考える時間もないまま私の決心
Oh my god, we're going to unpack her.
奪って
Oh my god, it's going to happen. My mind's still calm. It's desperately sending warnings, saying that if I really value Setsuna, it's even more of the reason for me to not go through with this.
この痛みを和らげてほしいの。
Oh my god. Because Setsuna's not herself right now. She's forcing herself more than she needs to, doing everything she can to get closer to me. I agree with this sentence. Are we going to have a choice? No? Okay. Passionate kiss time. Okay. Well, we are not in our house, so that's fine. This is a kiss, but yeah. Like I said, they will kiss. Okay. Indeed. Forcing herself way too much. Too obsessed with trying to accept me, she hasn't realized that her own feelings have yet to catch up with her actions. We don't need to rush this. We had more than enough time. However, the long and painful suffering Kazusa went through until now had left her no other choice. So I guess in the end, it's my fault after all. But if you were to compare it... Okay. Shut Shut up with this. YouTube does not like moaning. I learned that firsthand in GSS. Stop voices. But if you were to compare it, this is without a doubt the wrong decision. A substantially riskier choice among all the other alternatives, like taking a powerful medicine with vicious side effects to treat an ailment. Unfortunately, thinking about things like that is meaningless. It's been a while, hasn't it? Yeah. My body let out screams of ecstasy as I helped myself to Setsuna sleeps.
私より一生懸命背伸びしたよ。春樹くん、ずいぶん背が伸びたね。
どうかな。俺、昔はどうしたらいいかわからなくて、刹那の高さまでかがんでた気がする。
そうだったんだ。そんな気づかないところでも優しかったんだね。
今は優しくないかな。
すごかった。激しかった。男の子じゃなくて、
Damn.
男の人だった。
悪い。
I squeezed an lower lip with my lips, moved my tongue about and licked at hers greedily. I wasn't being gentle at all, even though it's been long since the last time. And precisely because it's been so long since then, I couldn't control myself at all.
でもね、昔と全然変わらないとこあったよ。
Okay.
何？
春樹くんの左の刃、キスするといつもちょっとだけ当たるの。
Ah,
懐かしい。本当に春樹くんとのキスなんだね。
刹那。
this time Jesus, the words. I didn't hesitate to stick my tongue in her mouth and skillfully explore the slippery texture inside. After that, I stuck her tongue into my mouth, attacking it in every way possible with my tongue, lips, and teeth. More intensely than just moments before, and much more intensely than I did 3 years ago, I sent Setsuna even deeper into a trance with my passion-filled kiss.
もういい。もういいから。
The choices will still continue.
春樹くんがね、あの頃の3人をリセットしようって言うんなら。
喋らないで。
Beyond any further choices lie even more decisions. Before we can see the full consequences of our previous choice, we are confronted with even more unknowns.
私はね、この空白の3年間を取り戻さなくちゃならない。
You are so forcing yourself.
刹那。
But I can see from where she's going through from. Like, these 3 years were like unbearable for her. For Haruki too, but for her especially, I think. The situation is progressing far faster than I can keep up with.
春樹くんが好きで好きで好きで好きで片時も離れたくない甘えん坊の私に早く戻らなくちゃ。
You are! You don't have to, like, you know, change. Just be you! The spot again, I couldn't stand being away from you even for a single second. Room number 1742, little Christmas present from me to you. Don't worry, I paid for it already. God fucking damn it. Okay, yeah. That's the message from him. Takeya just gave us a virgin for the Christmas. That's why I don't know what's safe and what's not anymore. We are in the hotel room or something.
取ってやる。
Yep. I'm simply staying true to my desires. I only know what I only know that I'm taking the path that my instincts demand me to. God damn it, Takeya. Okay. I think I will need more coffee for this. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I have some coffee. I'm ready to unpack the Happy Meal with 2 burgers included. Fancy. I can see that it's still snowing through the window. The snow I see now seems lighter, as if it will stop at any second. Clear night view takes form as both the sea covered in the deep black and the bridge decorated in a dazzling white coming to sight below me. Yep, okay. And no matter how much I force myself to enjoy the scenery with the windows of the high rise, I can't quell the disturbances in my emotions right now. So, 1 second, because I can't see anything. God damn it, my glasses sometimes like... Okay, I can see now. As if I bet all my chips on black and can only sit and watch as the roulette spins, impatience and my unbelievable amount of excitement flood my mind. When I got in the room with Cessna just now, even I was amazed at myself for being able to hold myself back. Even as I suggested that she take a shower first, it was tearing me apart since I really wanted to just embrace her and make her mine right there and there. Even now, I can guarantee that seeing Cessna walk out of the bathroom dripping wet won't make some sort of primal beast within me. First, I should hold her down with my entire body so that she can't fight back. After that, I should forcefully attack her, or should I gradually tease her? I might even be licking my lips thinking about scary things like that. I can't trust myself to act rational at all. I've completely strayed from my initial goals. Right now, I can see myself treating her with a gentlemanly sincerity. I'm so glad I've took my sign of do not enter and put it on the handle of my door, just in case. Usually not putting this when I'm recording, because if someone needs something, I can just stop recording. But I don't want to be bothered right now, you know. After all, we are not only unpacking the Christmas presents, but also gonna to eat. I can do this. I can do something that will only bring her discomfort. But Cessna, on the other hand, didn't shy away at all, even during the check-in. As I shakily rolled down Izuka Takeya onto the sheet, she unreservedly pressed up right against me, boring her face into my shoulder. Not trying to hide what we came to this hotel for at all. When I struggled to come up with a second fake name, she took the pen from me and promptly wrote Misawa Iyo right beside it. Oh wow. Wow, Cessna just set up Iyo with Takeya. Oh wow. I wonder if they will know about this. How they signed it. Having forced down a few mouthfuls of cola, I let out a few carbonic acid lean breaths. I need to calm down. I need to be gentle. Don't be Kageyaki. I can't turn back now. I have to go through with it. If that's the case, then no matter what, I cannot just now leave here with painful memories. Once memories comes, I want to smile and take comfort in knowing that the path I choose was the right one. Also, like I know, like I always think about like what can like go wrong. Like, if you think about this, like Setsuna does not know that Haruki actually had sex before with Kazusa. So it's not the first time for Haruki. Like, is Setsuna going to be like, you know, curious why he know what he's doing, or like he's going to burp something like, oh, I know what I'm doing, or something, like, you know, like just like just don't fuck this up, I swear. Don't say or do anything dumb. There's someone here to witness this desperate and pathetic side of me. With the same cold expressions always. Inside my bag. Because Setsuna couldn't fit it in her bag, I held on the copy of the ensemble. Oh. Wow. Wow. Okay. 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 On the cover is the one with the long black hair wearing a black dress. The color is just reminiscent of the crow skin, as it always has been. Wow, really? And the fact that you always look so cool while doing so makes me even angry. You were supposed to forget. Past the colored pages at the beginning, I can see her solo performance. Kazusa, the piano on the stage, the spotlight, the audience sees the Kazusa again. What's with this fulfilled look of immersion on your face? Like, please don't be so captivated by Kazusa when Setsuna goes out of the bathroom. Like, she's going to see you like looking with sparkling eyes at Kazusa pictures. Now? Haruki, goddammit. You are the one who started this with like, let's forget. Come on. Not right now. Come on. Ecstatically playing the piano like this, you only showed me the side of you one single time. That side of you. And I fall asleep in the middle of it, so I can't even remember it well. Yeah. Hey Kazusa, I'm glad you went to Europe. I'm glad you found success. Gaining all the fame is simply amazing. Like amateurs as myself, you're surrounded by people that truly understand your value. I'm really glad. What a joke. You are a celebrity, a budding pianist, short expectation, a fraud-bred blessing with beauty, talent and lineage. Stop making me laugh, you delinquent. If I hadn't been there to guide you on the right track, right now you'd be just some shut-in going through life as you please with your mother's money. Yeah. That's ridiculous, so idiotic. These beats of dry laughter are all I can manage. I mean, that's good coping mechanism, I guess, for Haruki as well. Like, seeing, you know, like, he's like, not like... He's doing... Maybe, I mean, not necessarily the same, but a little bit like what Setsuna been doing in the digital novel, was saying like finding things that she hates about Haruki. Haruki is right now doing something in akin to this, like, you know, you are famous, but it's because of me. Like, you were like terrible, like you were a delinquent, and if not me, that would be like not your success, you know, like try to find something to rationalize forgetting about her or feeling better about being with Setsuna, you know, like he's a little bit coping here right now. Yeah, Setsuna is like very nervous about this. I mean, no wonder.
だって昔
Did you now though? Did you?
全部忘れたんだからごめんカズサ。私今日あなたから春樹くんを奪う。
Yeah.
もう誰にも渡さないよ。春樹くん
For a second I thought like she's naked. Yeah. This is a towel.
何か飲む？
私はいい。
そう。こっち来る？大丈夫だよ。お互い焦らず行こう。朝まで時間はたっぷりあるんだし。座ったら。せつな。
春樹くんはそのシャワー。
そっか、そうだな。ごめん。
そんなこと。
じゃあちょっと待ってて。すぐに出てくるから。
いいよ、ゆっくり温まっても朝まで時間はたっぷりあるよね。
だな。せつなの言うとり。
Can't wait to open the Christmas gifts though.
それじゃ
How did that not fall off? How is it so perfectly laid here? Like you can see like here. This is like actually towel is like ending on this side of the body. And here's the pocket of the towel. How is it like perfectly like that? How did you do that?
春樹くんなんだかその
何？
なんでもない。待ってるから。
Oh my god, oh my god, it feels like you are used to this, or like you did it before or something. Like you are like awfully calm about this, Haruki. You are like not nervous and stuff. I mean, he's nervous, but not as she and stuff. Oh my god, I think like she's figuring something out. Oh no.
先に脱いでおいた方がいい？
Okay, she don't know what to do.
脱がせてもらう方がいいよね。やっぱり何かの。
Yeah, she just want to get drunk now.
あれ？カズサ。
Okay.
ごめん、カズさん。今からの私、見ないで。なんでベッドの上にあるの？
Oh my god, Haruki, you did not put it back into your bag. God damn it. Come on. Sasa's going to be like, you just showed me that you did not forget about Kazusa. You bullshit at me. Okay. It's almost time. Tonight will mark the end. We'll be able to be at ease from the tomorrow onward. It will really be just the two of us. I have a feeling like they're just like teasing us and making this like foreshadowing that nothing is going to happen. I swear to God. They're thinking too much about this. Since, well, nobody treats their own body as the burden, right? Nobody has ever collapsed under their own weight, right? So, if Cessna became my other half, then I won't feel burdened anymore. Both Cessna and I will finally be free from the curse we placed on ourselves. Hey Kazusa, today is the day that I'm going to forget you. From now on, I'll be writing my history with Cessna. And only Cessna. Like... in the past, whatever he did, he was thinking about Kazusa. And now he's going to be... Okay. Okay, I will just read. That's just too much. This should have come much earlier, really. If you had just ignored me from the start, we would have been living much more happily than we are now. Yeah, right. Pinning the blame on you when it's really my fault is pretty terrible of me. I won't apologize to you, okay? Because well, I'm the one who made Setsuna cry. You betrayed her with me as well, didn't you? Aren't we accomplices? Goodbye. This is farewell, Kazusa. Oh! Damn! Damn! Pictured Kazusa during her time as a student at Hojo High School. Absences for the 4 days first year, 91 days in second year, 37 days after switching to regular program in the third year. However, her absences her third year were to prepare for studying abroad after she was certified for graduation. It should be noted that during those 3 years of Tomakazu's education, she has never been incredibly ill and was the very epitome of the good health.
春樹くんらしい嫌味だよね。
Pictured Hojo High School or Music Room 2. There are 3 music rooms in the Hojo High. Music Room 1 is used exclusively by the students in the regular program. Music 3 is used exclusively by the students in the music program. Music 2 was mainly used as a spare classroom. However, during Tomakazu's 3 years at the school, she utilized it as her exclusive practice room.
留年するぞお前ら。私なんかに付き合ってると。
You know what? Maybe I will set this episode actually as separate. I do this on one recording session, but maybe I will set this as the separate episode. Because I've been continuing because I thought like we're going to unpacking Setsuna basically like 5 minutes after, and I will just cut it at the end. Like, you know, just make editing stuff because I will have to edit it, of course, and censor. But if like it's like in the middle of the episode, I can just make 2 episodes after this. And that will like relieve me from some strain for this week recordings. That would work for me. But we'll see.
何言ってんだ。
Maybe it's going to be just 1 episode.
お前が
Haven't decided yet.
俺たちと付き合ってるばっかりに。
学園祭が終わったらマンツーツーだからね。私英語だけは春樹くんより成績いいな。
どうせ俺たち推薦も卒業もほとんど確定だし、追試の追試の追試まで付き合ってやるからな。
バカじゃないのか。
ここにはトーマよりバカはいません。
Yep, she's laughing while crying.
ほんとひどいよ春樹くん。カズさんのことになると悪口ば。
Yes, that's not coping as well. Staged during the Hojo High School Festival, due to the discord between her and Yoko, Kazusa spent many days separated from the piano, but could not completely remove herself from the music as a whole. Atop the stage, her performance was not limited to only the keyboard, but extended to the sax and the bass as well. For the first time in the several years, she was met with an applause from her audience.
俺のギターを初めて真面目に聴いてくれたやつだから。
Been a while since I saw Glasses Setsuna with the braids. When Kazusa had first arrived at the school, due to the tension from the multitude of conflicts between her and her classmates and teachers, it only took a few days for her to be completely isolated from her surroundings. However, her high aspirations that wouldn't allow for compromises in the lectured material practice schedule and the level of her performance was also in the important deciding factor. Tomakazusa had inherited not only the incredible talent, but also the troublesome attitude of her mother, Toma Yoko.
あいつ性格は悪いんだけど、悪に徹しきれないお人よしな部分が面白いんだとか。評判とか噂とか、そんなのが何だってんだよ。トーマってさ、根は優しいやつなんだよ、本当に。
This piano in the background is intense. The isolated and overly emotional Kazusa followed in the footsteps of the wild and equally emotional Yoko, and chose not to restrict herself to Japan musical world. But it's because of this that she was able to meet Yoko's former mentor, Martin Flugel, who helped her talent bloom so beautifully.
俺たちにできることはさ、
They're going to be coping this night.
決断を尊重することくらい。
Jesus!
だから俺はあいつが望んだ通り笑って送り出す。
Currently she's living in the detached house in the suburbs of Vienna, along with her teacher, rival and mother, whom she'd once cut all ties, Don Mayoko. What footsteps will this budding talent leave behind in the world? Will you find the answer to that in the future endeavors with Toma Kazusa? You will find. And at the end, an impudent postscript. Be it Kazusa herself or the people watching over her journey from now on, they should all offer their gratitude to a certain person. No matter how much Toma Kazusa herself might deny this, if it were not for Tomoyoko, she would not be who she is now. Both as an artist and as a person in general. Not the best time to opening Setsuna. God damn it.
Setsuna,
Is really nothing going to happen? Did they just tease me? Or this is going to happen? What is going to happen? It's like, that's not going to like, I don't know, like, oh my, are you like guys going to like both like self-punish yourself with this or something? Like this, you are going to treat like this as like your self-punishment about, like what's happening? Opening the bathroom door, I found them exactly as I had left it, dimly lit and dead silent. Sna seems to have seated herself on the bed, with her face turned away from me. She was crying, that's why.
刹那
As I try to get a peek at her face after slowly circling her, she turns away even more. Is she doing this out of embarrassment or some other emotion? As someone who's desperately trying to hold back his own emotions, I can't seem to
ど
tell.
うしたの？怖くなった。
She does give me a response in form of her head shaking, but she's still unwilling to look at my direction. She doesn't seem to be scared, she doesn't seem embarrassed either, but doesn't look visibly different from how she was 10 minutes ago.
刹那
Damn! It's happening! She got angry at Haruki! Finally! My hands that reached out to her cheek in an attempt to get her to face me is slapped away almost instantly. God damn it, I thought like she slapped Haruki. God damn it! Okay, slap the hands. Okay, sure. I really hope that was slapped to the face. It was so far removed from what I had expected that it felt as if time stood still for the brief moment. And yet Cessna didn't panic and say something along the lines of, I didn't mean that, like she always does. I think we are safe to keep the voices now. I think nothing is going to happen. Which means that she really did mean what she just did.
どうして？
I've realized that Cessna is rejecting me. Kneeling beside the bed, I take a look at Cessna's face from below. The flushed red skin she had when she got out of the bath is gone, and replacing it is the porcelain white complexion, coupled with the ice-cold expression. In contrast to the coolness of the rest of her body, her downcast eyes look heated and reddened. Her swollen eyes are without doubt a result of the particular thing that was left on the side of the bed.
ごめん。しまい忘れてた。
Kazusa's gaze is set on both of us as she remains within the picture. Should the person we don't want to look at us the most happen to stare at while we're about to at what we're about to do, we will definitely feel disturbed in some way. Even if only a little. So when her delicate hand gently pins down my hand as I hardly try to close the magazine, the ominous premonition of impending punishment strikes my core, stopping me dead in my tracks.
本当はね。
It's only been 10 minutes since I last heard Cessna voice, and yet it sounds so frail now, so brittle. Her feelings so uncertainty were laid bare for me to see.
私、この記事、もう
Oh, she actually opens up with this.
発売日に自分で買って。
Okay. Okay, I'm really glad that she actually mentioned that. I'm really glad. In truth, it was entirely beyond the realm of possibility. It shouldn't have taken much to realize that Setsuna wouldn't miss a magazine that had Kazusa, of all people, on the cover.
12ページから16ページのところ、カズさんの生い立ちから日本を立つまでの話。
Yeah, you knew it was Haruki. Like, only 3 of you knew that part of Kazusa.
12ページ。
That's why even the fact that she's been able to pinpoint the portions I was responsible for so easily should have been within my expectations.
穴が開くほど読んだ。いつも最初は苦笑いから始まって、そのうちおかしさがこみ上げて声を出して笑って、
ひどい文章だからな。
読み終わった頃には涙が
Yeah.
なってた。
あ、
ねえ、春樹くん、もう一度答えて。
うん。
春樹くんはカズサのことを忘れたの？
忘れたよ。
Which is why the fact she can't quite believe what I'm saying should have been obvious as well.
どうやって忘れたの？
I need to put an end to this. I should just stay silent, take her in my arms, gently pat her head, and just stay by her side until she calms down.
3年も経ったんだ。どんな思いだっていつか自然に消える。
It's... The truth is that I can't. Trying to trick someone with using words that just isn't the way I communicate with others.
そう。3年もかかった。その間、刹那に辛い思いをさせた。
That's why I have to use... Oh yeah. That's why I have to use every word I know. I need to go to her to accept when I say it from the bottom of her heart.
ごめんな、刹那。
Before I touch her body, I first have to touch her heart. Face? I messed up again. I once more tried to reach towards her face. One more time, my hand was pushed away. God damn it. With a greater force this time.
何を忘れたって？何を消したって？
I had the feeling like Cessna is going to be like this. Yeah. You can't just, like, entirely forget about Kazusa. You need to acknowledge her existence. But, like, forget you used to be a thing. Or, like, you know, forget but don't ignore. I know it sounds weird, but I hope you know what I meant in this or previous episode whenever, like, however I cut this thing. This recording session. But even if I'm using every word I can, if those words can reach her, trying to touch her heart is...
3年前の春樹くんと何が変わったっていうの？
Ooh.
刹那。
Impossible.
もう正直に言っちゃうね。
Finally! We've been waiting for this! Tessa's no longer the same woman who was unabashedly entrusted her body to me as we entered the hotel.
春樹くんが本当のこと話してくれないから、私
Go.
切れちゃうね。
Go wild. I was waiting for this. Finally facing me with her red, swollen eyes, she unhesitatingly rejects me, as if she's given everything up. Okay, like I said, scream at each other, just, like, tear everything open and fake stuff. Like,
you had a good chance to fixing, but like, of course, Setsuna wouldn't be able to just forget, you know, just like Haruki tried. So yeah.
私ね、この記事もう何十回も読んだんだ。読むたびに笑って泣いて心と体の両方が痛くてたまらなくて。だって言ってること何も変わってないんだもん。カズサを追い続けてたあの頃の春樹くんと。
Oh, wait. Really? Wait, I forgot about this.
何よ。
Wait, what?
そんなことあるわけ。
I need to refute her. Because I can't just trick her with the embrace anymore. Because the only thing I'm good at is defeating others with my words. Oh, right, because he was like secretly liking Kazusa back then. He was always saying like, I love you, and like, I love you, Setsuna, and I have no feelings for Kazusa. Right. That's the same as before. I did not realize Haruki fucked up everything. Like, now. I did not realize that saying let's forget about Kazusa is going to fuck stuff up. Oh, damn. Holy shit, she have a point.
俺、あいつを利用したんだ。売り渡したんだ。ただ受け狙いで悪口ばかり面白おかしく書き殴って。
こんなに愛がこもってるのに、カズサへの気持ちがにじみ出てるのに。
Ooh. But all it took was a single sentence from her to silence me.
そうだよね。春樹くんはカズサのこといつも悪く言って照れくさそうに、自慢げに、まるで自分のことみたいに。最初は悪口ばかりだけど、そのうち一生懸命かばい始めて。でも最後は余計なお説教で照れ隠し。これは
Damn.
この文章はさ、あの頃の春樹くんの言葉そのままだよ。
Damn. I have chills. Ooh. Even the words of rebuttal are coming into mind, my mouth refuses to say them.
こんな思いを込めたラブレター見せつけられて、私どうやって納得する？
Damn! That was what I had meant to do at all. I just wanted them to use my article, to exaggerate it a little bit, and if it came out poorly, just make something up. All I wanted was to make myself look good with it. It had nothing to do with my feelings for Kazusa. I just wrote a bunch of stuff that was well suited for a story. That's what you're telling yourself.
嘘つき。春樹くんの嘘つき。嘘つき。嘘つき。嘘つき。嘘つき。
How? You didn't have to go so far as to call out the lie I fabricated for myself, did you? Yeah, like I said, that's what you said to yourself. We're really not unpacking Christmas presents this time. Holy fuck.
さっき私がお風呂から上がった時、
They got me second or third time in this recording session.
いたずらを見つかった子供みたいな顔してた。
That must have been because I was hardly trying to hide it under the bed.
すぐには理由がわからなかったけど、でも春樹くんが出てくるまでに分かっちゃった。
The article that she's read countless of times, for laughter and tears, the article that I wrote myself, that somehow still manages to make my heart waver.
春樹くん、さっきカズサと話してたんだよね。
Yo.
そんなことできるわけ。
That is a way.
カズサに背中を押してもらったんだよね。
あいつはいない。
But in the truth, she is.
カズサのこと諦める勇気をカズサにもらったんだよね。
My message took the form of the feature article dedicated to her. And I've been talking to her with it ever since.
私を抱くためにカズサに励ましてもらった。
Exactly like 3 years ago. Or like 4 actually, because you started dating for a year, right? Kazusa has been like pushing Haruki and Setsuna together, and that's what she's doing now. Just exactly like in the past. Even now, her picture on the cover of the ensemble looks like she's making fun of me, but at the same time, unemotionally encouraging me.
ずるいよね、春樹くん。
That's why I can no longer refute Setsuna words.
あなたは何年経っても
Damn.
私に嘘をつき続けるんだね。
Because she found out that everything has been a lie.
忘れられるはずの
Cake is a
ない
lie.
忘れてしまったかのように嘘で塗り固めてずっと
Lies of having forgotten
つもり
already.
だったんだね。
Because the lie that doing this was for both our sakes ended up actually hurting one of us.
私だけのために
Yet again, it's all my fault. Yo! As the night of Christmas Eve and the date is about to change, the snow was pulling up on the streets a while ago is now simply continuing to pile up. I can peek at the stars through the slits between the clouds, but in the place as lit up as this, only a few are actually visible. The lights in the nearby station and still lit, signaling the fact that I still have a means to get home. As if warmly welcoming me after I've been miserably forced out of this place full of lovers. As I slowly make my way towards the station, I can hear the sound of the snow that is beginning to freeze over being crushed beneath me. But aside from that, I can't hear anything else, creating an illusion of me being the only person left in the world, which I can't be more thankful for. After all, the snow that piled up is willing to drown out any other sound for me. I just can't believe it. Tell me, Snow. Since you're already going so far, would you be willing to listen to one last selfish wish of mine? Could you drown out the wailing that's been resounding my heart too? It's been getting on my nerves with how loud it's been for a while now.
私バカだ。
You're both idiots.
こうなるんだろう。好きな人が自分に嘘をついてまで私に振り向いてくれて、
Yep,
自分の思いを殺してまで
yep.
私に報いてくれて、
I mean, that's what he did last time too. And it did not work. Obviously, as we know. He was trying to silence his feelings for Kazusa, yeah.
3年越しの思いがやっと叶うって、それで十分だと思って、私の思いだけ遂げられればよかったはずなのに。
Yeah, but that would be just like going back, I guess. Yeah.
どうしてこうなっちゃうんだろう。
Ooh, that scream. Oh wow.
3番線次の電車は0時55分到着予定です。本日の最終電車となります。お乗り遅れのないようお願いします。
Thanks to the snow messing up the schedule, I made it in time for the last train of the day. But because of the snow messing up the schedule, transfer was going slowly, so I'm forced to wait at the station for 15 minutes. I rest myself in the seat that I somehow managed to obtain and stare at the floor, but I can't even last a single minute before standing up again. Because if neither the scenery around me nor my body itself are moving,
all kinds of unnecessary thoughts will start popping up in my head. I attempt to distract myself. I flip open my cell phone with no real purpose in mind and start randomly pushing buttons. Okay. While doing anything I can to avoid the messages button. Because there's a lot of Setsuna messages in it. It's not just Setsuna. I'm sure Taka and Tio must have noticed as well. That no matter how much time passes, I can't let go of my feelings for Kazusa. I've been something that's simply impossible for me to forget. Figures. God damn it, I really thought like it's going to be easier for Haruki. I really thought so. I guess like, yeah, like the old love is like not trusting and stuff. But I really thought it's going to be easier for Haruki. I was wrong, apparently. Even so, Taka and Dio, as well as the other unrelated people, have continued to encourage me and urge Setsuna to move forward. All because they failed to notice one truth. They failed to notice that I've been constantly hurting Setsuna, even now, over the fact that I've never forgotten about Kazusa. Because she knows Kazusa just as well as I do. Because she loves Kazusa just as much as I do. I should have not written this article. Like, this article fucked up everything. I mean, god damn it. If not for the article, we wouldn't have talk with Setsuna here, and we wouldn't have development, because for better or worse, that was a development, okay? Like, we got to know more about each other. Setsuna opened up, Haruki opened up. We moved into a direction. I don't know if good direction, but we moved. Didn't end well, for now. But maybe it will. Hard to tell. For now, it's all fucked up. Because she knows Kazusa just as well as I do. Because she loves Kazusa just as much as I do. It's because of those things that there's no way she would have missed Kazusa's presence inside me. Whenever she tries to dig her way into my heart, she always finds herself face to face with the memories of Kazusa that resides there. All the times I try to force those memories out and put on a smile, must have only seemed like pictures drawn over the glass to her. So, does that mean that I can no longer walk beside her again? Is that what that means? It's one way to move on, like I said. Either be with her or go separate ways. Nothing in between. I can't walk beside this one person. And this one person alone in the world. Setsuna. So, yeah. If that person wasn't Setsuna, I would surely be able to forget about Kazusa one day. Fair point. To be honest, yeah. Because Setsuna is like connecting like the three of them together and it's like the memories about three of them. If you would like be with someone else, that would be easier to forget about Kazusa. Because you will not be with the person that constantly reminds you of her. That would be way easier. And also the random person that you would be with would not like find Kazusa in you basically. So she would not talk about Kazusa and stuff. Like, that would be like totally fresh thing. Yeah, fair point, very fair point. How you ask? The answer is easy. I just need to bury my thoughts about Kazusa deep inside, without forgetting them, and just find a new love instead. Yeah, like I said, like, forget, but like, don't ignore, not forget, like, he just like said like what I tried to explain for this whole time. Like, bury the thoughts, like, forget about this, but like, not forget at the same time. Because if that were to happen, then the person by my side will notice how forced my smile actually is. That's the painful part.
Even if I start remembering the past and end up being hurt because of it, she will be oblivious to the reason and simply smile and cheer me up. Yeah. So in time, she would slowly feel my heart and pain from recalling Kazusa duel. Eventually, she would take the number on place in my heart instead. Ignorance is bliss isn't a phrase I particularly like, but by following this phrase, time would solve everything if it was someone other than
まも
Setsuna.
なく3番線に電車が到着します。
Because if it was Setsuna, there's no way we could make it through the transition. If I reminiscent about the past, if I end up hurting because of it, it will just bounce between us, back and forth, hurting us more and more. And just like today, we'd come to standstill, both of us having lost the courage to move forward. Surely Kazusa must have forgotten all about someone like me. She must have even forgotten Setsuna as well. I don't think so. And yet, we are still so hung up about the three of us, sending our foolish selves down this path of self-destruction. There are things that can be resolved even if you love the person. I hate those words from the bottom of my heart. But perhaps not being together anymore would be for the... Yo! That's first time for Haruki scream like this. As if trying to match the train rumble noise in the chaotic harmony, I rubbed in the voice resembling a scream. I don't want to think about coming to any kind of conclusion about all this, so I should have just stopped thinking about it altogether, but... Sesena's smile, Sesena's sight, and Sesena's face drenched in tears. These images keep popping up in my head, one after another, forcing my emotions to helplessly wander in all sorts of directions. I want to feel warmth. I want to meet someone. I want to connect with someone. 3 choices in which I can make one. I did not read the choices yet, but I will give Chiaki a call. Okay, not an option. I guess we're locked out of her road, that's why. I will show up at the editing department. I guess that's locked because money road? Possibly? I can be thinking about these things. Or just keep coping. We are alone. We have no one to turn to. Yo, like my choices backfired so hard right now. Holy shit. I'm terrible. Oh my god. Yeah, right. There's no way I will be able to find anyone this late at a Christmas Eve. Furthermore, the very act of seeking out someone is simply unforgivable, considering how Setsuna must be going through what I'm going through right now as well. In the end, after missing the last train to Onjuku, I took a taxi and went straight back to my apartment. Without even turning on the lights, I collapsed into my bed. My body, having been chilled by the touch of the snow, slowly returned to its normal temperature. But even though my body is regarding as warmth, a single part of me, the deepest part of my chest, is still cold and ice cold. There still seems to be some creaking somewhere in there. Even so, it's still screaming out that I don't want to be alone.
心と体の両方が痛くてたまらなくて
Yeah.
自分を抱きしめたまま眠れない夜を過ごす
Haruki's feeling what Setsuna been feeling this whole time. Right now.
そう
Yeah. That's how she was for the 3 years. So this is how it feels. It sucks. I guess this means I won't be able to fall asleep. As if I've caught a terrible cold, every nerve in my body is pulsating with pain. And neither warming it up nor rubbing the pain away seems to ease my shivering body. Gritting my teeth so hard that I can hear them grinding. I grasp my trembling body with both hands, but find myself unable to close my eyes.
Because if I submerge myself into darkness, it will come back to me again. The sight of Sesuna's face, drenched in tears that I saw the very last moment, will always come back to haunt me. For more than 2 weeks from now on. For more, yeah. I won't have to go to university, nor am I scheduled for any work at my part-time jobs. The free time that I loved more than anything right now just happens to strike me when I need to be rid of it the most. I wonder how I'm supposed to spend my time from tomorrow onward. Should I find this loneliness, feel this loneliness, or should I just accept it head on? Yo, what? What is this choice? I don't understand this choice. Wait, what is this choice? Wait, what? Oh, okay, I understand. I was like confused why it said goodies. Goodies is the shop, the cafe. Yeah, okay. Oh my god, what do I do? I should go to the goodies, or I should stay by myself. Oh my god. Holy shit. I fucked up everything with my choices so far. Oh my god. I should go to the goodies. So this is pretty much the same as, like, you know, like before, like he wanted to call Shaki or department. So basically find someone else to feel. So going to talk to Koharu and stuff. But that would, like, I guess, fill him with regret as well. About that, like, he's trying to find someone else just to forget about Sesuna now. Or I should stay by myself. I have a feeling, like, as much as I would like to go to goodies, to be honest, I think we're going to just be depressed by myself. Yeah. I have a feeling like Haruki and me as well would, like, ultimately feel like shit if we go to goodies. That would be so much regret. One choice must be good, I did, right? One choice must be good, like, let this be the good choice. I should stay by myself. Let's see what will happen. I'm not alone. I'm sure it's not going through a sleepless night right now as well, yep. It's my fault and it's Sesuna's fault. The two of us are being devoured by the vicious feelings of loneliness. We're really a good match, aren't we?
Setsuna.
This is bittersweet, oh my god. My voice is trembling because of the pain. It's definitely not because I'm holding back my tears. Neither of those facts really change how miserable I am at the moment, but it doesn't mean a guy like me should be crying so easily. It might be an old-fashioned way of looking at it, and I might even be laughed at because of it in this day and age, but there still exist people willing to acknowledge that side of Kitahara Haruki. Once again, I wish you a good night, Setsuna. It would be nice if we could both end up getting some sleep. It'd be nice if we could end up having pleasant dreams. At the very least, in our dreams, it would be nice if we could just stay in each other's embrace until dawn comes. Oh my god, why it's getting so complicated? Why everything got fucked up so hard?
What have I done for this to happen? Christmas Day was nothing more than an ordinary winter day after Christmas Eve had passed. The snow had stopped piling up and the time dawn arrived, and only served to deliver the chill of the winter and hinder the steps of the passerby. By noon, it had completely dissolved into blackened slush and merged into the ground. I can deny the possibility that my own mental state is responsible for the currently cynical outlook. Okay? And also the phone call. Or is the alarm clock? Oh, that was the alarm clock, I think. And today is just another ordinary winter day. It's not even the Christmas anymore. Yep. It's been over a day since I returned home. I spent a whole night engraving the period of the dark sky gradually brightening outside the window in mind. I then came to clear realization that nights are not eternal. Watching a day of the sky covered with clouds darkening in real time also made me remember that daylight doesn't last forever either. During one of those long nights that are characteristic of winter, I remained wide awake, with the lights turned off, thoughtful like some hellish torture. I remained like that until the bright morning sun finally appears a second time to burn daylight into my eyes. It is a phone call. I've yet to manage to get even a wink of sleep despite such a long passage of time. I had hoped that fatigue and sleepiness would cloud my mind. I already failed to expel the memories of the certain someone out of it, only left me with this fleeting headache. If I keep spending my time alone in this room like this, my mind would If I keep spending my time alone in a room like this, my mind probably won't be able to take it. In the end, however, I have neither a place to take refuge in, nor the person to provide me escape I need. I remain trapped in the darkness, seeing no trace of an exit.
ただいま留守にしております。ご用の方は発信音の後にメッセージをお願いします。
Was it him trying to call someone?
本当に出かけてんのかよ。
Oh, Takeya. Okay.
おいハルキ、この前の件だけどな。帰ってきたらちゃんと話しようぜ。携帯とこっち両方に入れとくから。シカトすんじゃねえぞ。じゃあな。
The call myself just a while ago was from Takeya as well. That make it 9th time in 2 days that I've been running away, pretending to be unavailable. At first, when I didn't answer the phone, he sounded as if he was teasing me. His teasing probably stemmed from naive, hopeful belief that I was still with Setsuna. However, since yesterday night, after a call from Io, I realized that things have taken a turn far worse. Although her tone sounded strangely desperate, what she spoke about was not far from what I predicted she would. She had met with Setsuna. Yeah. She said that Setsuna told her nothing had happened. That Setsuna only kept smiling and didn't cry, of course she would. And that she knew all of it was a lie. She's definitely noticed the subtle changes. She's been friends with her for so long. Her forced cheerfulness, slight traces of emptiness, her inability to hide the pain. Various negative feelings are slowly eating away at Setsuna right now. After that, Io and Takeya kept calling me several times per hour until morning came. And they are not just doing that because they feel responsible. I can feel their genuine worry for the two of us through their frantic tones. And yet, I've only continued to ignore them, as if it was their own business, and that they were so panicked. Because I didn't know how I should answer them. It's because we are so close that I didn't know what to say to them. Because I know how they will react. Because I know the reaction will definitely hurt me. But it's also because it would put me at ease to some extent. They will likely punish me. They will furiously lament and reprimand me, and desperately interfere in hopes of finding a solution somehow. And if I would likely accept their punishment, I stood my own thoughts irresponsible to their intervention.
That would only serve my own self-satisfaction, though. There's nothing worse than pretending an issue is already solved when it isn't. Even if I can take on the pain directly, it will be pointless if I can move on. After all, even if I do get my moment of comfort, it would not solve anything for Setsuna. It wouldn't save her. A result such as this, my own salvation alone would accomplish nothing. That's why I ultimately can't do anything in the end. All I can do now is observe the sky above in real time, as it wrapped by the gentle sunlight and dyed to a warm red before turning black. And entertain myself with the question of whether or not I'll be able to move forward, even if just a little, when the next down arrives. A question I keep asking myself over and over again. Wow, and we are skipping to yet another day. Holy crap, that's fast.
それでお前、今年せつなちゃんと何度会ったんだ?
Okay, another message from Takaya. You know what? I will save and we'll see Haruki depression time next episode. I don't know if this is one episode, what I just recorded, or 2 episodes. They got me here several times. Like, and the choice at the end here, like in this episode, like to go to goodies or to stay at home. If this choice would be like before, like we even had the chance of like meeting with Setsuna on 24th, I would go probably to the goodies, and I would choose the path of like, you know, fixing things by getting someone else. But we got into such an intimate situation right now. I would feel like shit, basically, if we would go to goodies. It just doesn't feel good at all anymore. Like, it doesn't feel right. I don't know. This is weird. Why the situation is so complicated? How did I and Haruki fucked up so much? Anyway, fun. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Comments are yours. Click the like button if you liked the episode, subscribe for more, check my Discord, and become a member if you'd like to see episodes earlier and support me. Thank you once again, and from Pocket Watch, let's going out.